Every time you see a horn, it represents a new sovereign power. Notice what verse 20 in chapter 8 says. It says, "The ram which thou sawest having two horns are the kings of Media and Persia." In verse 21, we see another power rise up. It says, "And the great horn that is between his eyes is the first king." Again, we see a horn being introduced, but when this horn is introduced, it's a brand new sovereign power. Notice what verse number 22 says. It says, "Now that being broken," referring to the horn of Alexander the Great, "whereas four horns," or four powers, "stood up for it, four kingdoms shall stand up out of the nation." Four new sovereign powers. Every time we see a horn in Daniel chapter 8, it always represents a new sovereign power. Okay, so the structure of Daniel 8 determines that every time a horn arises, it's a brand new sovereign power. Now, the question is, when we see the little horn rise up, are we to break that structure and say that this little horn is not a new sovereign power as all the other horns, or are we to go with the current structure and interpret this prophecy, interpret this little horn, that it's also a brand new sovereign power?